There are many countries including Russia, Bora Bora, Abu Dhabi, and other parts of Eastern Europe where the so-called Instagram models just don't offer companionship, but also sex as well. They're prostitutes, but with sugar mommy twist. No matter what the reason, there's no doubt that these girls are getting paid to have fun. Do you know that Dubai is the new Las Vegas for these so-called Instagram models? They come to Dubai because they know that there are a lot of sugar daddies here who are willing to give them money in exchange for sexual favors. Yeah, you heard it right. Dubai is a new playground for these social media stars and their sugar daddies. So if you ever meet one of these Instagram models in Dubai, just know that she's probably not telling you the whole truth. The thing is, these models tend to be very young in their early 20s and sexy looks. These women usually stay in luxury hotels and go to the best clubs and restaurants. They live a life of luxury while they're here. These so-called Dubai Instagram models are nothing more than glorified escorts who are being paid by rich men to sleep with them. These men are usually wealthy businessmen from the Middle East who are willing to spend a lot of money to fly these women over to have sex with them. There have been reports of some of these models being paid to sleep with underage princes, which is extremely shocking and disturbing. These women will do anything to get paid, even if it means risking their lives in the process. It's time for people to wake up and realize that these models are nothing more than expensive escorts. These young women see nothing wrong with what they're doing because they all want money. They also want the designer clothes, the bags, and the shoes, but what they don't realize is that sleeping with these men, it's their risking of a life. And health, of course. Some of these men are married, which means that these women are committing adultery, which is punishable by death in some countries. The Dubai Instagram models have become quite popular in recent years. These are women who use their social media platforms to find wealthy men who are willing to pay for their company. And often, these men will fly the women out to Dubai and other exotic locations and pay them hundreds of thousands of dollars for a night. There have been, reports of some women making as much as $200,000 from a single encounter. Of course, with such large sums of money changing hands, there's always the potential of problems. Many of these transactions take place online using platforms like Bitcoin or Ethereum to maintain anonymity and security. However, there have been cases where women have led to carry large amounts of security, but also with a lot of cash back to their home countries, only to have it confiscated by customs officials when they cannot explain where the money came from. Overall, the Dubai Instagram model phenomenon is yet another example of how social media can be used to generate income. The scale of these transactions in Dubai is truly staggering. It's not uncommon for an Instagram model to receive hundreds of thousands of dollars from a single sugar daddy, and some Arab princes have been known to spend over 200,000 euros on a single visit. The city of Dubai provides the perfect setting for these activities with its sprawling metropolis. Many luxury hotels in Dubai are perfect for hosting these types of events. Additionally, the presence of numerous Arab princes in Dubai adds to the city's allure as a destination for sugar daddies and their companions. This type of activity is quite common in Dubai and continues to grow in popularity. Given the spending power of these men, it is no wonder that Dubai has become the center of this particular industry. Many models make a living off of being flown out to Dubai by rich men. These men often give women money in exchange for sex. It's not uncommon for a model to make 5 or more trips to Dubai per year to keep up with the demand. According to the insider of the website First Man, there are a lot of rich men in Dubai who are looking for sugar babies. He says that the city is like Vegas, but even worse. It is a city full of people who are just looking to take advantage of others. It is a forum for sugar babies and their sugar daddies to connect, where men can go find women who are willing to have sex with them in exchange for money. These models are often addicted to drugs, and their partying ways can lead them into dangerous situations. First Man on Medium tracked the activities of several models for 3 months and found that they were having a lot of stuff going on, and they were living beyond their means, spending an average of 20,000 euros per month on travel and living expenses. This does not include the money they spend on maintaining their lavish lifestyles. It is clear that someone is paying for all of this, or these models are earning a lot more than we could imagine. The particular model who anonymously interviewed, which was, it was a published thing on Reddit, wished to remain anonymous. She took the bold step to coming forward with her story in an interview. She spoke candidly about the dark side of the business, revealing that they regularly receive messages from solicitors offering paid opportunities for sex. The model said that the solicitors would never just let go, and they would contact her through social media, often direct messaging on Instagram. They would send her messages asking if she wanted to come to Dubai and stay in a luxury hotel or apartment, and all she had to do was post about it on social media. Sometimes they would even pay for her flight. She said that she always suspected that something wasn't quite right, but the money was too good to pass up. While she admitted that most of these stories are true, she also stated that she has no intention of quitting the modeling industry anytime soon. The stories we've heard about Instagram influencers traveling as escorts to Dubai are disgusting. We can't even imagine why anyone would want to do something like that, let alone be paid for it. It's just sick. And then there are the stories about Instagram models going on cruises with wealthy people on private yachts. These yachts have everything you could want or need, and they're often offshore for weeks or months at a time. These private yachts have been known to be places where orgies and drug use are rampant. It's a free-for-all when it comes to sex and drugs on these yachts, and that is something that we find incredibly disturbing. We've also heard stories about how some of these Instagram models are paid handsomely to partake in these activities. Sounds like a pretty sweet gig, but we've also heard some pretty disturbing things about what goes on behind closed doors. When a sheikh pays money to a model, he can ask her to do anything he wants, no matter how bizarre or disgusting it may be. Some of the things the models have been asked to do include acting like an animal, being covered in food, being told what to do via Skype or phone sex, role-playing various scenarios including like rape and incest, dressing up in costumes, and even engaging in physical activities that would find repulsive. Some people might just be into these types of activities, while others would find them abhorrent. It just goes to show no matter what happens and what comes to these fetishes and kinks, there's something for everyone, no matter how strange it may be. While most models draw the line at a certain point, some will go above and beyond to please their clientele, no matter how bizarre or dangerous it may be. Thank you for watching. If you like our today's video, then make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for notifications for our upcoming videos.